Hey guys, Zix here. Time for another episode of Minesaga Skyblock. As you saw from the title, and as you can see behind me, I'm going to show you guys what I'm using to kill villagers, my setup, and some thoughts down the road. This is not going to be a tutorial video because this is so easy to make. You don't need a tutorial. Okay, so first things first. Excuse me? Why can't I? Am I not in? Oh, I'm in 1.8.9. Well, let's just go out on a limb and say that we're within a chunk. All right, that square down there is the chunk. There you go. Man, I don't know things. Good job, buddy. Anyway, these are my spawners. These are all 300 stacks, except for these two down here. They're all upgraded to level 3, I think. I think so. Click it. They're just going to filter down into a single hole, just a water source that pushes them there. I don't know if we're gonna. I don't know if I'm gonna need these other ones, but I started them anyway. This is one issue that this has. I haven't quite figured out how to resolve yet. Eventually, one of them will fall. If I stand here and watch them long enough, one of them will fall. But I'm impatient. Anyway, I'm glad that happened. They come down here. My design a little bit different than what most people have seen. They're going to fall on a block triggered by a tripwire, which is going to pull away this bottom block here, and then these two push if there's any remnants. The redstone is very easy. You have your tripwires on top of two of these pistons. You just have a line of redstone over here with a repeater touching this piston here. You need this to invert the power source. That way it stays on, and when you send a redstone signal, it turns it off. So when they fall and they die, I was hoping we could see some overflow here, so that you could get an example. I might have to disconnect my alt. Come on, give me overflow. There it goes. See what happens? It pulls it out from underneath. Now sometimes it gets stuck up here, and it doesn't fall. But the very next villager that triggers the tripwire will push the lapis out and into the system. I think it's a pretty good design. My only issue is up here. Sometimes they get stuck. I would say maybe 1 out of every 50 spawns get stuck, which that could build up and cause an issue. So I might change how they go down the hole, but I'll keep you guys posted on that. For now, this is working well enough. As you can see, my alt is doing pretty good. Yeah. Good times. Alright, so how many is this, huh? This is, well, I'll just tell you. This is just under 8,000. Just under 8,000 villagers. I have, they're gonna get stuck. They are gonna get stuck, but see how they work it out. Most of the time they work it out. This is 250 hoppers down here already, all connected to voids. Done. And we're already seeing overflow at just under 8,000. That's a pretty significant change to last round. I mean, we're still making the bucks, just the big bucks that we were making last round, but it's requiring a lot less spawners. That's going to mean the day of the giant 200,000, 400,000 spawner farms, I think that day's coming to an end, which is great, which is fantastic. But what does that really mean? Well, as you can see, maybe I can give you an example. You saw him with Penguin. Well, he still has the Penguin. I have this set up now, this account. He's rotating Penguin and Chimp. And I was hoping maybe it would show. Well, just trust me. It's rotating Penguin and Chimp. What that means is if we only need something like 20,000, 30,000 spawners for a full farm, we'll be able to make full use of the overflow. If you remember that iron golem farm I made earlier on like the third or the fourth episode, something like that, I might have been onto something there, because that looks like that's going to be the sort of compact setup that could potentially work this time around. We won't need these gigantic farms and ways to handle 200,000 plus spawners, because I mean we already have overflow and we're not even at 8,000. We're not even a tenth of what I had in previous seasons, and we already are seeing overflow. So I'm pretty excited to come up with new designs. I want to hear from you guys what you think of this design, if you see any potential issues with it aside from him up there. And there's things I could do to change this. I mean, I could throw some redstone. I think they're stuck again. Nope, they were stuck. I saw them up there. But like I said, they usually work it out. They talk amongst themselves. They come to a decision. I want to die first. No, I want to die first. No, I want to die first. And then they go, all right, fine. I'll be a gentleman. I'll let you die first. And then he'll let the other guy go. And then he'll fall down. And that's the exact conversation they have. I heard them. It's true. Anyway, now that I've shown you my farm, I want to talk a little bit more about creatures. I left some stuff out. Also, I've done more testing. The chimp works on everything. Everything you sell. So, still penguin. Well, if he pulls out the chimp, I'm going to get a sell boost on anything that sells through this account, whether it be a T3, whether it be a void, whether it be a shop. Oh, hey, there he is. He will get the sell boost for anything, all of it. When it comes to penguin, something that I learned recently, I did some testing on the penguin and noticed that I was not getting an increased spawn rate. The reason why is because you have to be the island owner. So see, I have Def Stony up here. He's actually AFKing the spawners. If he pulls out a penguin and he's on Alt Jemima's island, that penguin is doing nothing but looking cute. But if Alt Jemima pulls out penguin on Alt Jemima's island, every single spawner on the island gets the boost. Not just the ones in range, not just the ones in the chunk, every spawner on the island. So if I made another farm over here with a cell bot and no voids and no hoppers, he would also benefit from the same boost. So it's something that could potentially be used down the road to create even more money. But as I always do, full transparency, I will show you. If I come up with something unique that not everyone else is doing. As far as the chimp and the penguin, as you noticed, you've seen a couple of different creatures here. One account, he has both chimp and penguin. That way, there's less cooldown. So when the chimp is done and is no longer hungry, the penguin can do his thing. Now I have these set on relatively short timers, so I haven't done a whole lot of testing yet. I don't know how long it takes for them to get their hunger back, but I'm hoping I have constant pet out. So far, for about 45 minutes I have, but that's a pretty small test window. It's a pretty small sample size, so I don't know how long that's going to last. Also, update, yay, we made his top 3, but it was after Saturday. Endless actually won Island top 3, which, I mean, good game, my friend, good game. Solo player, he maintained the top 3 for what, 2-3 weeks? That's pretty impressive. We were about 120 million levels lower than him, and we were only 11 million shy at his top, so he can't keep up with us going the way he's going. It's just not humanly possible. I don't know what his plans are. From what I understand, the Beef Island might be making a run at his top 3. but nobody makes as much money as we do, as far as I can tell anyway. I mean, some people might just be hiding it, but from what I can tell, nobody makes anywhere near what we do, so I feel pretty confident that we're going to maintain the top 3, and we're going to make a run at top 2 the next week. Maybe not this week. I think this coming week our goal is going to be the 3rd spot. But I think as the round progresses, we're going to be making our way up, or trying to. We actually gained more levels than everybody else in this last week. We ended, oh gosh, I think we were at 111 million, and we shot up to 265. So we gained 150 million in 1 week without sponge miners. They gained, I want to say, 120. Alpha can correct me if I'm wrong. They gained maybe 130, and Endless gained, I don't know, I don't remember. But we gained a lot more than Endless did, that's for sure. But we didn't gain a lot more than these guys, just a little bit more. But that makes me feel good. It makes me feel real good. Okay, I think we're done talking. Let's see. My Iron Golem farm has not changed. I have been getting Iron Golems, but I've been giving them away to other members on our island. But I'm still wanting to get this ready for villagers because, see, no creatures. He has chimp and penguin too, but I haven't fixed the script yet. I need to fix the script. As you can see, there's no pet out. But yeah, I wanna finish replacing all of these before I bother doing a second villager farm. And then I'll just give the iron golems to somebody else on our island. But yeah, things are looking pretty good. We're pretty excited about our progress. We're pretty happy with how well we've done spending minimal money. I think I've bought 2 penguins, 2 chimps, and 1 frog. That's the only income? That's the only money I've spent so far this round. And to be competing against sagas and known pay-to-win folks, I think that's pretty impressive. Now, I'm not the only one. We'll call him John. He's spent a little bit of money too. He's bought a few frogs. He's even bought frogs for other people on our island, which is good for him. Groot, or Faded, also bought. Drives you crazy that I throw those on the ground, don't it? They're so worthless to me. Also on our island, he bought a couple frogs for people. Pretty cool. But overall, we have not really spent a whole lot of money. And we have some time. Still have 8 parkour. Oh, here we go. Let's do this. Now that I'm on the correct version, shall we? Oh, it's so much easier when you're doing it right. Oh, what a weird way to end it. Oh, come on. Well, I'm gonna have to do... Why am I not jumping? I'm hitting the jump button. What? What's happening? What just happened? What just happened? I swear, this game. I was doing it perfectly and it wasn't jumping. I don't understand. Okay, that one was my fault. Truth be told, they probably all were my fault. Oh boy. I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. I unfortunately had a cold. I didn't run. I unfortunately had a cold. I'm still actually, maybe you can hear it in my voice, I'm still kind of getting over it. A little bug. It is what it is. I have come to realize that this level, I really need to use control. The toggle sprint. Whoa. A lot of the times I don't like to use the toggle sprint button. It doesn't help me, it hinders me. But I found on this level I kind of need it. Here we go. Piece of cake. And of course, IVI maintained the top spot. He had such a ridiculous lead. It would be impressive for anyone to really catch up. But I don't think they're going to maintain it. They've done good up to this point, but they lost their advantage. And in the next episode, I'm going to show you why. I'm going to show you why it got sponge mining got nerfed. It's my fault. I mean, it's not completely my fault. The design was given to me. I gave them credit in a previous episode. It's not an original design, and I will give them credit again when I show you guys what we were doing and why it was so absurdly overpowered. Ooh. But that's the next episode. Today I wanted to show you guys the dropper design I came up with. I'm so impressed with myself. I'm so proud of myself. I'm so smart. Just kidding. I don't actually think that. Much better. This is how we do it. 3 slots. I'll take 3 slots. So few hoppers in here in these now. They're almost worthless. Blech. Well, we are on the right farm. Nope. Oh. One of these is not like the others. Or is it? They're all... Nope, right here. Might as well. I hate that there's a hole here. I should fill in this hole. But we'll do that another time. Thank you guys. Oh, there's a sneak peek. Tomorrow's episode. Thank you guys so very much for watching, and as always, take it easy.